you know, it's rumored that Spike magazine editor Yuri Rinnell actually hates sport and would rather play with action figures.
Hey, these combo technicians don't always get the preset right. The stupid kids. Go to the options menu to change your preferences. Now let's play. For every option you change, a goblin.
Mew, I see you in the chat. Do you want to join us, my friend?
Vision HD comes with a range of new features. Please see your instruction guide for further details.
Don't be stupid. Nobody ever reads the instructions.
Hey, brother.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm in pain, but I'm good.
What are you doing in pain for? That's rubbish.
Oh, I stupidly decided that I was playing football again today, so...
Oh, don't do that, that's idiotic.
I play it in general, forget I'm playing football instead of rugby.
Maybe it's less painful than rugby. Maybe.
Oh yeah,
right.
Definitely.
Right, so we'll let you get sorted and then we'll start our preview show again.
How's the mist?
She took everything.
I don't actually know what divisions we're doing today.
I'll probably just try for a couple of the ones we missed.
Yeah, this is it. So I'm thinking we start with DWIL. Purely and simply because that's the first one.
Makes it easier. This one's been so
And Rand should be I think Rand is going to be no, Beers is going to join us in a bit.
Beers. That's much better than Rand.
Well. Right, so let's have a look. DWIL, are you there?
Res choice. Yeah.
Let's start with Rez and his Wood Elves. Let's see what we got. So welcome to the people that have joined us. There's only a few at the moment. We are reviewing DWIL first. And we're starting with Res and his stop rolling ones. Wood elves. I like wood elves. Wood elves are good. And they have a tree. Trees make me happy.
You've got so many twerps coming through.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's only got 10 on the roster. That's interesting. What do you see, Dio? What do you see? I see an awesome looking thrower.
I see quite a few awesome players.
But,
We've got quite a few on his team considering it's Res.
well, those
I
two
love that
war
war
dancers,
dancer, though.
they're both good. Hi, Beers.
Hey guys.
We are looking at the first one in the pros, and we're on Rez's team at the moment. Stop rolling ones. We're just discussing his filthy looking war dancers. One's only gained 1 level and has already got an agility plus, and the other one just looks brutal. Just looks.
He transferred one in.
Second.
First time the stop rolling ones ever did that, I guess.
I
Might have
imagine
loads
they don't
of-
usually
sorry.
have the money to replace players, as they spend it all on replacing players.
Well, this is
Put
it.
it all on
This
them bloody catchers.
war dancer with mighty blow, tackle, sidestep, dauntless piling on. It's just absolute brutal.
Sorry, I just puked in my mouth a bit when you said
Yeah.
that. Sorry.
And that's okay. 45 games, 38
Kind of like a
casualties.
Beastman, but better.
Yeah. In that he can do whatever he wants and kill whatever he wants.
Exactly.
What can you say? This throw I think is beautiful. Agility, dodge, movement, block, accurate. It's just unbelievably good. 88 passes. Wow. Needs a pair of shoes, but I like him. So, hi Gerd, how we doing? Do you know this team? There's nothing. It's just good and solid. It's catchers with guard, the war dancers. We've got one in their makings and one that's amazing. You know, he can shift the ball with a thrower. The tree man's looking tidy with movement 3. He just lacks linemen, but you know what? Rookie linemen are as good as anything, especially loners, because it doesn't matter if they die.
Yeah, journeyman linemen do the job. They take
Yeah.
those hits.
Yeah.
And 5 out of 6 times they still get away from the danger.
Well, this is it. This is it. I like it. It's got the basics to do well, but it's also got some real fodder that you can say, do you know what, they're loners, I don't care.
Well, that's how he plays them. Loners are there to die.
Yeah.
Hashtag kill the loners.
Yeah, now this could be a good one. Chase on his next team. The next one, Norse. They like to beat up on elves, Norse do. And it looks like there's a nice blend of Norse and elves in this division. Could be good. It looks like on paper it could be a good division to watch roll out.
Oh, that's interesting. Their game must not have been confirmed, because that Yeti, I believe, is dead.
What?
The Yeti is dead.
Is
Yeti
he
is
really?
dead, yes.
What
Died
a...
twice in the first game.
Wow, he's amazing. He was amazing. And with no bank to replace him, and a rookie Yeti doesn't quite cut it like a skilled Yeti because of the mighty blow claw combination.
Oh, lock and pro, and the movement up.
Yeah. He's
I
no
don't
more
think there's
though.
any like that in the farm.
Let's just take a moment to look at this guy and just show our appreciation. He played 50 games plus the one he died in. Well, another one's gone to the big altar in the sky, I'm afraid. Still, move on. There'll be more. That's a nice looking runner. Legendary player. Is it Hanyolo? Has he been around since the beginning?
He's been around for as long as the team, I do believe.
This old team that's just come back, isn't it?
Chase is saying that him and
Yes.
Jim have played and he didn't confirm the game Yeti died, and he killed a level 3 white and a level 2 flesh. Well, dead flesh golem and white.
Yep.
Yes.
Dead for both.
Wow,
Yep. And yep.
that's a brutal
Chase
game.
won that with 4 guys left on the pitch. Was able to scoot a guy up out of the Jim. Kind of overcompensated, moved guy out. Quick pass by Han Yolo and easy score.
Yeah, I like Hanley. Yeah, he's a
Jagged
good player.
is also armor down, which isn't what you want on the roll.
Season 6 or 7, Hanyolo transferred in. So some 10 seasons later, he's wrecking shop.
Something's nibbled as well.
Yeah, this is an original team for Chase. They took a little break when Henry came in, and then he came back to them 2 seasons ago, I believe.
I like him. I do like Norse.
I hate him.
You hate Norse, do you? Yeah, I like them.
AV7.
AV7's the best, they say. So they should have some fun against RLs, that's for sure. Oh, look, there it is.
There's not a lot of tackle though. Although 5 should be enough.
Well, depends on how much pain they put down on teams. So let's have a look at our... Well, I was going to say our Dark Elves, but DM Double and the Longthorns doesn't look like he's got much of a team.
There's enough. There's that got 4 blitzers and 2 witch elves.
I'm not convinced that is enough, although they are stat-tastic. His team value is 1680 and he's got 6 players.
Yeah, this is his original team since he's been in the MML. He's been up in the pros, back to the CL, and back up to the pros.
That team is bonkers. Look at it. It'll only be I know, it'll be a matter of time before players die. Replacing is going to be difficult. But
look who's made
You've
it
got
up.
the
Thorns
loners
there.
to just throw in the way of everything.
yeah.
But the thing with DMD is he's got no problems playing bash with teams. So
No.
sometimes it bites him in the butt, but sometimes this team goes and just destroys teams. So we did it last year in this challenge league.
It's just amazing. And yet so lacking at the same time. Agility 6 Witch Elf. What the actual fuck is that all about? It's just...
Tell her where she can go.
Go where she wants.
Thorn looks like Thorn's playing for his 3rd team now in the it's made it up.
What, Bloody Thorn?
Yeah. I think it was Sturms originally, and then I think Humphrey had him for a bit, and now it looks like DMD has him.
I'm just amazed at this team. It's just so lacking, and yet... But again, like the Wood Elves, he's got the core of the team there. Hide that behind a bunch of throwaway linemen. Do you know what? You've got the basis of a good team.
And he plays them well.
Yeah. Wow. I love looking at these pro teams. They're so battered and bruised at times. Roik. But there's so much character with them at the same time. Now Roik's looking like he's got a healthy team. With his tree dogs. The tree man's great if I recall him from last season. Block movement.
Oh, Royk's over here. Oh, I didn't know he came to the west. Ah.
Catcher's injured. Do you know this team's not that well developed?
It's just been promoted.
Yeah. You're right, Chase. Half team journeyman can backfire. But I think the development he's got on the previous 6 is good. When you look at what we've got in front of us now, they're lacking in many departments. Although it's a full team. Strength 4 ward answer. Nice.
Movement 3 block treeman.
That's very nice.
So
Very nice.
it kind of takes away my tactic of knock it over, as it just gets right back up.
It does, yeah.
It's even harder to knock over.
Yes. What's this catch like? What's he got? He's got some sort of injury. He's missing the game, that's okay. Dump off on a catcher, that's interesting. Nerves of steel, that's 2 doubles. And block. That's interesting way to build catchers. Very interesting.
he might be taking hints from SC Wyatt.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. Personally, I'm not sure. That's not the way I would have built a Wood Elf team. So let's move on to Doomfrog and his Norse. Second Norse entry.
First season in the pros for this team.
Is it really? They're looking like a tidy team that's been about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 players. They're down 2, which is never good for Norse. They could do with 2 or 3 on the bench just because they're going to pick up casualties, aren't they? But you know, they've got a couple of strength ups. That's, you know, almost like a bunch of Blackhawks playing for those. But one of them's a runner with agility 4, so that's nice. Definitely got the right tools. 2 berserkers. He needs to sort his order list out. They're all in the wrong order. A thrower. That's interesting. Why has he got a thrower? Mind you, that runner, I suppose.
AG4
Yeah.
and accurate.
Sure hands as well. I suppose it's a safe piece for picking up and shifting the ball. If he needs to make it quick, he's got that outlet of the other runner.
Easily could see kickoff return on him next, that's for sure.
Yeah. Only 1 reroll just springs
Give him
out.
ideas.
No, 1 reroll, wow.
I wonder if
Yeah, I think this team had 4 seasons in the Challenge League, I think.
Did they?
And
Is he
finally
struggling
came up.
for cap? Why has he only got the 1 regal?
Don't know.
Must have forgotten to buy it before he accepted his ticket.
Right, Dio.
Judging by his bank.
It's over to you, my friend. We've got some short bearded things next.
The pretty ones.
From Magoo.
Oh, I'm free, here we go.
Chaser spotted that he did have leader.
Oh, he did have a leader, right.
Yeah.
But even so, I think 2 rerolls with Norse.
Well, we've got Dwarfs, 10-player Dwarf team, 1 Slayer, 1 Blitzer, so he's looking at replacing players, I think. Blitzer will probably be next on his purchase list, I would have thought.
Strength
A
4.
pretty solid team. There's not very
Yeah.
many stat downs. I'm not used to seeing dwarves that look like this.
No.
And that pair of runners is going to cause problems.
Well, yeah, agility 4 is always nice, and let's be honest, movement 8.
24 blodge found and leader. Is that leader?
What's that?
Yep.
The skill after friend. So he's got
Yep,
4
that's
rerolls.
Yeah. I think 4 is a bit excessive, but
Yeah, that's why I was kind of confused. Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't
I
take
loved
much.
it when I had 4.
It doesn't take much to confuse you either, does it?
No, not at all. I've
No.
not even had a drink yet.
No. It's a very standard team. You can't. I don't think there's a massive amount to say. It's just good, solid.
I like the 2 diving tackle, Longbeard, and
Yeah.
I think they're very unique,
That's-
very unique.
Always the best skill for me on a long beard. Diving tackle. It'll drive the elves nuts.
Yeah.
Especially when he gets stand firm on them.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The question is if he puts stand firm or if he puts mighty blow on them first.
Well, they're both pretty close to
Both are-
leveling, so
This is interesting. If you looked at his Slayer, he's got Mighty Blow, I get that. Stand firm, yeah. Piling on, great. And kick.
Well, you never put the slayers in line, so
not bad.
it's not a bad. Especially with how tooled up his runners are.
I thought he might
Well, he
pick
is,
up.
he
else
is
do you-
an elf coach by heart, so having kick,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Well,
No.
what else do you need on the Troll Slayer? It's
Tackle.
Oh,
Just
tackle.
missing. Well, you've got Frenzy for almost as good.
Cheap man's tackle.
It's
Hmm.
got the stand
It's
firm, so it's
irrelevant.
not going to be surfed. And
This one's going to be interesting then. Let's have a look at Preach. And his
The
Rough
rodeo.
Riders, the rodeo. Oh, he's got a Minotaur. Never had that last season.
He's
Best
got a
teams get a
minnow!
Minotaur.
Hey, a minnow! Yay!
I don't see any claw whatsoever.
No, Peach doesn't like
It's got a
clawing.
tail there. We got a tail.
It's got two
He's got
tails.
two.
Oh, he does too. Look at
Stackletail.
Yeah, he's
that.
got
We
some.
got Stackletail.
He's got busted jaws. Hobgoblin that's busted. Do you know this team's coming? It looks nice. It
None
looks
of the
nice.
busted ones are that bad a deal. Apart
No.
from maybe the AV8. But even then, it's
It's a
passable.
nice. It is a nice looking team. And even if those two tails turned into claws, you still wouldn't complain, would you? Really?
Well, yeah, they're chores, but it's a nicely built team. It's not built
Yeah.
to destroy anyone else.
No, it's not. Definitely not your typical Chaos Dwarf team. That's for
No.
sure. Not like the one I'm watching.
AG3 plate tackle bull. I'll pretty much do what it wants.
Yeah,
I like it.
His bulls are nice. I like his bulls.
You like it? You like Preacher's balls?
Not his
Yeah.
balls, his bulls.
Right, let's have a look at Jim. I
Certainly
believe
with that sprint.
Jim's won his first
and
game.
A nice dirty player Hobgoblin.
Jim
as well.
lost his first game versus Chase, and
Oh, he
he
lost.
is down.
How's his
He's
team
Missing
name?
a
Red.
white and a flesh golem.
Yes, he is down. Which one
Oh,
was it?
he
Will
found
miss,
a way
I
to make
believe.
the team red, which kind of screws up a lot of things.
Oh, that's what we was told not to do anymore, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Miss Eri, or whatever you want to pronounce it, is also dead.
Will Ness and Miss Ellie are the two dead ones. Or is it Gel that's dead? Or...
Well, very
One of-
awkward. Is it?
One of these
I
two
think
is
it's
dead.
Will Ness.
Grab
I
on
seem
flesh
to remember
golem.
Mighty Blow being first skill.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Willness gone.
And one of the flesh golems too.
The
Yes,
second flesh golem, the less critical one.
The one without grab. Grab is just beautiful on Flesh Golem.
Yes, especially with the what's this called? The stand firm, and you can just move people around. The walls can then assist in and surf and push people about to go with. It's just a nice combination.
And it controls players with Fend, as Chase found out. He's
Yes.
still able to keep that player in contact.
Yes,
most of the
yes.
game that he's beaten on.
Yes. So all in all, when I look at this division, do you know what? I don't see anything that stands out as horrendous or horrific because the rest of the teams are either missing or dead. But I don't see any teams that are lacking really. Maybe the Tree Dogs, but they've got a full team and that could help them throughout.
Tree Dogs, with the advantage of advanced sight on Agony, missing those two players will be
Yeah.
big.
And you know they're picking up inducements to help them out, which should be good. That's Wizards. Wizards win games for Wood Elves. It's a nice tight division that's difficult to call. I think. Who's winning it?
I can never really vote against Rez. And because it's Ulfrey, he'll come second.
I'd like to see a Norse team win it because I think they can do the number on the elves, and they've got the tools to deal with the dwarves. It just depends on. Was it Chase's Yeti that's dead, wasn't it? See, I might have had a pop for his team to do it, but with a dead Yeti, it makes it difficult.
Especially since he won't have the cash to replace it.
No, this is the problem. See. And then you've got to be looking at Rez with his Wood Elves because if they function, he wins. I do think. I don't know. Knowing what I know now, Chase has got an uphill battle. He needs that Yeti for the Bashir games, of which he's got 3. But he doesn't necessarily
He's
need them
done
for the
with
other.
Necro, so he's got the 2 Norse and the Dwarves that he's really got to deal with, but don't count out those Longhorns against him either. They'll go and
Yeah.
put a beat down on them. Like this is for not having a massive. Humphrey, I'd say, he's probably got the most powerful team out of them all in Bash side.
Yeah.
Rez for sure, agility side. But any one of these teams is going to win any of the day of the week. Like there's
This
no
is the
real
problem.
favorite here.
Do not
Rez
like
for
it.
sure. I think you gotta tip your hat to because his team and how he coaches. That's who I would take to win this pool. But you know, if he's got one bad game, it can do a lot of damage to his team.
I'm looking at, just as Gerd pointed out, Rough Riders look good. The Rough Riders with their tails and stuff like that, and their mass tackle. You could be looking at, you know, a good side there.
If he can get through Humphrey and his dwarfs, then Preacher easily could definitely come up and steal this play pool for sure.
It's a tough one to call. And even
Jim
looking
being
at
down two skilled players, that's hard for that Necro losing that flesh golem and the white right off the get.
oh, massively hard, massively high. Especially purchasing new. I mean, what cash has he got? He's got 30k plus whatever he rolls. He's going to be a flesh golem down next game.
Maybe get a new white, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Which makes it hard. I think he's going to struggle this season because of it.
It's not like you got any free players out of that game because you don't get a free zombie out of the Yeti, right? So
no.
I don't think you do, anyways.
No, you don't.
No,
it's got to be too strong.
strong.
I think I would normally say
Or
Tree
less.
Dogs would struggle, but I think with the inducements they're going to pick up, being Wood Elves the way they can play, do you know what? They're going to win a few games.
Oh, I wonder about the Tree Dogs. One sec. I know how Chase would be, or Roik. And he's got the wizard shop, so it's a free wizard. So if he's at home and he's going to get a ton of inducements, you know, that's one free wizard already. Who knows? Maybe a second wizard.
Well,
maybe
that might almost
whatever.
go against him because, mind you, it doesn't. It can induce likes of Jordell or Eldril. He's got the wizard in the bag already, but so's his opponent, which is not as good.
Yeah, but what else never fear a wizard usually, right? You always seem to dodge a fireball or skip a lightning. In my experience, anyways.
And let's be honest, it's the three-step program, isn't it? You've got to get the ball loose, you've got to recover it, and then you've got to make it safe. Otherwise, Wood Elves are picking up and going away with it. Difficult to call that pool. Very difficult. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Right, we've done
Bottom.
F4. SCC, WAC? Or do you want to do a challenge league?
I think you've done all the pros, haven't you?
No, I did 3 yesterday. I did
You did
one
MTB, so you did SCC, WAC.
Have I done that?
Yep.
Okay.
Laser, Gird, South, Trip, Burzel, V-Power, Stevie, and
1,
Furon.
2, 3.
You there?
So I've not done
Good.
DVC yet.
No, DVC you haven't done.
No, we haven't. Well, I think Laser's in there, and Laser's just in the chat, so let's do that.
Yeah.
No, Laser's not in this one. We'll do this one anyway, we're here. Yeah, he is. Laser's the first one up, look at that. With his Bretts.
There he is.
There he is. I like Bretonians, I'm enjoying those. I do like those. What's he got? It's, ooh, look at those blitzers are looking tidy too, aren't they? Yeah, I like them. When you think it was only 2 seasons ago we watched Laser in the final and his poor Lizard's got absolutely ruined, and now look where he's at and what he's doing.
Have you looked at face tone?
Yeah, he's being a Fen pain in the butt. Look at all that Fen.
I like his team. Laser's a good
Yeah,
coach though.
actually.
He's a good coach. He was my partner in the dance. I don't know how we got on in the dance. Has it been decided if it's over yet, or if it's been won, or?
It's over, but I don't know if you've won it yet.
Well, More Shots is saying he's the best dancer. I don't know. We don't know. We came close, but we don't know how we did, because I did quite well and he did quite well, but we don't know. But let's go back to this team. I like it.
Yeah, it's a solid build.
Yeah. The Blitz has taken the show again. I'm just looking at this guy, agility out, dodge, movement, sprint, sidestep. It just, wow.
Oh, Stan the man.
Stan, squeaker, sweeper.
Sweeper.
He got his first one-turn touchdown with this guy as well.
Oh, look at that. Brett's
Nicely done.
one-turning. It's disgusting.
Well, we look at number 2 and 3 in the rush, so they've just surpassed that level threshold, so they're not going to go anywhere soon, which means Kyle the Killer, who doesn't look very killy, he's going to be close to moving up levels, so they are pretty much as they need to be for the season. In fact, you look down the list, other than Kyle and Ike the Invincible, the team will pretty much stay as it is, probably.
Armor holds, yeah.
You might get
I like
a few
it.
peasants leveling up.
Yeah.
Do you want to try that?
What's that?
Boss
Sure.
Brewery
Of course
is
you
a
can try
St.
it.
David's Day
It's
special.
alcohol. Hang on.
It's American Pale Ale, but it's a St. David's Day one.
Oh,
I know,
an American Pale Ale.
but it's Welsh.
That's Welsh.
Yeah.
I'm not
Boss
usually a fan
Brewery
of
is in,
American Pale Ales. They're
Swansea.
Thank you.
too
Okay.
fruity.
It's a Welsh one, but American Pale Ale. Yeah, it was nice. Boss Killer or something. It's got a dragon on the front. So yeah, I like this
No, of
team.
course you like it.
It's beer. Now let's talk about Nuffle's chosen one. We have to say this every year, otherwise Gerd wins.
Yeah.
This rat, I love this rat. Every time
Chuck
I look
Norris
at
of
this,
Blood Bowl, here we go.
every time I look at this team, it amazes me because it's in such good condition for a Skaven team.
Gross. OP
Tabletop as well.
How many guys has he got? 14 guys to boot.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's interesting. He's in the chat now, but we've got a strength 2 line rat here. Either he's just for fouling or he's going to get booted. I don't know. The movement 6 guys, I can see why they're just going to get put on the line of scrimmage. I'm guessing the Roger. I'm not a big Roger fan, but I know Gerd uses his Roger.
That's,
Juggle, break
Big
tackle,
Cheese came
go.
in the year of the rookies, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I remember Big Cheese earlier.
All the rats got Whiskey was playing rats still, and they all got a rat ogre at season of the rookies.
So yeah, we have confirmation that Sticky Paws may well be playing his last game very soon, in one way, shape, or form.
1960, I think you get rid of him.
He's got a natural one turner there. Can't fault that. The gut runner. There's another gut runner looking to progress soon. It's in a good place.
Ugh.
What? What are you uching at?
Oh. Snee. I got the top gutter. Oh, I gotta go let my
He's
dog
also-
in. Be right back.
No worries. He's still got Ball Breaker. You look at Ball Breaker. That is a sweet looking Storm Vermin. Claws, Mighty Blow, Guard, Stand Firm, and he's a point away from skilling. So if he doesn't skill after the next game, I don't know what's going to happen. Is he going to be a pylon? Is he going to be looking at something else? That would be interesting to know. He's only in his 3rd season, 30 matches played, but 28 casualties. That's immense. That's absolutely immense. Tackle probably. The rookie is passer or is thrower. Leader block accurate. What's that noise? That noise
I
there.
think Beers' dog is still in his microphone.
That works
No.
for me.
Just ripping my screen on my door apart. It's all good.
Yeah, I like the Flamers. They're a great side. You can never discount them. So that's 2 great teams already we looked at. Let's look at the Orcs.
CL champs from last season.
Yeah. The 8
Some ugly
Yobs.
things.
Look at these boys. Nice looking team, solid as you'd expect from any Orc coach. Nothing that's shiny and bright, but it's solid.
thrower's interesting.
Let's have a look at the thrower. Only needs 2 points as well. That's a casualty or a pass. Pass, sure hand, strong arm, kick off, return. He's made 6 passes in 18 games. 6 passes, okay. The Flamers are playing the Yobs in 50 minutes. I'm assuming you're twitching that one out, are you good? Because we'll advertise away.
Oh, I'll be watching that one.
Yes, yes. Golden Discipline, Trippers, I've played this lot. They're looking a bit more trim. Good, if you want to stick your Twitch channel address in, by all means do. Now, the Golden Discipline, I played this team a couple of seasons ago. Yeti's looking tidy still. But the rest, not so much. They're looking beat up, they're looking broken.
Oh.
Wow,
Yeah.
there's not many of that team left at all.
No, not at all.
They got beat up last season, I'd say.
Yeah, this team's busted from what I last saw it.
Thrower looks good though.
He's the same thrower that I played against. Oh, how the mighty have fallen is the call from the stands.
Former pro champs though, this team.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
We've
And I
got
had-
2 former
What's
champ
that?
teams in this, I think.
And I had the
Number
great
3.
honour of
got-
playing them.
Stop Rolling Ones, you've got the Uber Seats and Golden Discipline.
Well, Chase has pointed out it was one of the deadliest teams in the league, and now they're a shadow of their former.
Yeah, that year they won it, they were absolutely deadly. Now they're not so. Well, they'll still hurt you because it's nice
Oh
that
no, it was
their
Dream
linemen
Wild, it
come
wasn't the
up.
Norse.
Yeah, Dream Wild. So we're looking at
Dream
This is
Burzo's.
Human team.
Burzo's Rednecks. I like this team. This team looks cool.
Damn Necro. Hashtag Dirty Necro.
Dirty Necros. One ghoul, nicely laid out. It's got everything you want. It's just such solid.
Flush column.
Yeah. Apparently the walls need stomping. This
Yeah, oh, both Mighty Blow too.
mighty blow, block, tackle, dodge, movement allowance. Very nice. He's 5 years in. 46 games played. And the other one, apparently people were saying, insinuating, Beers, that you have got an anti-necro bias. I don't know where they picked that up. I don't know where they
Down
picked
with
that up from.
Necro! Down with Necro! Down Necro!
Well, this wolf has got piling on to go with his mighty blow.
Ow, I didn't even notice that.
40
AG2's not helpful.
No, but 45 games with 58 casualties inflicted. That is some statistic.
Clap on, man. It happens.
It's a thing.
Plus
a
regen.
thing.
OP
Yeah.
regen.
Yes,
Didn't work for
indeed.
Jim this week, or yesterday, but
Not for Jim.
very rare.
So,
Yeah, very rare.
let's go to one of my favourite coaches and his Vamps V-Power. How he
At
keeps
least we're
hanging
getting
on.
off of Burzo.
Well, not just that, he's actually got a team. I seem to recall last season he didn't have one. But
Yeah, didn't he just have like 4 vampires or
I
something?
think so, yeah. And look at this team.
Maybe 5. I mean, the vampires are still as disgustingly awesome.
Yeah. He's still got the
Year
one with
on
the
call,
niggle.
that's interesting.
But he's
Yeah,
got
but-
4 rerolls already, so
5
he can
freaking
afford a
rerolls.
blast roll. Well,
Well, they
I think
say
Not bad on a
With the
vampire
vamps.
team, right?
they say
Not bad at all.
a vampire per reroll. Just looking at all the stats, you've got a couple of killers in there. You've got some great movement. You've got high agility for the gazers. You've got 3 natural. In fact, I just want to bring your attention to this player here, Count Dracula. He birthed at my team, Whitby Albion. And look at him, he's still going strong.
well, he's now going strong.
He was before. He was a great killer. The rest of the team is shit, but he was great. 28 matches, 20 casualties. He's tidy. I like him. It's good to see him still there. It's good to see, because he was the first player I ever sold personally, and it's nice to see, you know, when we go with these, one of your own players, like, yeah, I remember him. I sold him. That's nice. I like that. I approve. Hey V-Power, we're just reviewing your team, talking about the count and where he came from.
Duke Powell, I like pass on that. It's very interesting.
Yeah. We was actually saying how your team's got players now, rather it didn't. I like it. I like it. I'd like to see these guys do well. I'd like to see them, you know, not only make playoffs but win the whole thing, just because they're vampires. I can't see it happening because they're vampires, but
hey, him and Sturm are playing those vamps well, both of them. Watched Sturm last night play really well with his vamps.
Yes, indeed. So let's talk about one of Dio's favourites. We got some little short guys again.
Ah, Stevie.
Stevie.
Good Sir Stevie.
Yep, there he is right there with his orange hair. I see him.
Yeah, look at those little short. He made it to the semis last season. But don't forget, V-Power still got vampires available for sale if you want them. I think I had some nice ones as well. Just hook me up if you need it. V-Power's playing shortly soon. So dwarves. I don't get them. They're all so short and little, with big fluffy beards.
It's like halflings, but cooler.
No, because they don't have trees.
Halflings in one.
Yeah, as wide as two
trees
halflings.
When you've got troll slayers to knock the trees over.
True.
Well,
true.
It's when they don't knock them over and the tree buries them that's funny. Dauntless, you say that didn't
is
happen.
Actually quite funny, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a solid team. It's got lots of nice players and stuff. It doesn't have the depth of skills I'd like to possibly see. That said, I don't think it needs it. It's got a good core basis.
Slayer and a rookie runner might be a bit of a problem.
Only 3 guard.
It's Stevie, he's good.
Only 3 guard. Which leaves our last look are Lizards, and I believe they're playing soon. Laser said. The Reptile Heavyweights. It's nice to see a Lizard Man team. Look at that. That's a tidy looking team.
And
I would spread it all out. They're all
a couple of these players came from his own play pool.
And Sauron was Laser Trip's own croc score.
Yep, and Leatherface was Burzel's.
Yeah.
This is the same balance.
Well, if Firon is watching, I've got some sauce in my Lizard team that could always be looked at if he needs at the end of the season.
Although
apparently they finished top of the league last season as well. I like this team.
Yeah,
I really do.
It's very well built.
Yeah, it's just
nothing fancy, nothing over the top. Just
no.
There you go.
But I think that summarises.
Great tackle, nice.
Yeah. So when you look at that player pool, who's winning?
Oof.
I'd like to.
Firstly, I have to go with the Brets.
I was going to say Laser Trip myself. I think normally I'd shout Gerd, but by his own admission, the gutter runners are in training to be, you know, taking balls and stuff like that. Whereas
I'm gonna go with Virgil myself. I like him, even though he's Necro, but I like his team's very well built for this play.
If I want to twitch his game, are you playing now? Because I was hoping to do one more player pool, which leaves then 2 tomorrow. I was hoping. Let me know when you're playing. I'm going to go with the Bretts. I'm going to go with my Welsh brother. And I'm going to go with the Bretts. That's what I'm going with. I think Lizards could struggle with the claw that's there's only a sprinkling of. Gerd's always good for, wins.
Stevie, if he can get some rolls, he could easily do some damage on the
Yeah, this is nice. Who's finishing bottom then?
As much as it's Trip, I reckon Golden Discipline will be last.
I think that. What's the
He
Welsh?
can stay hot, and he's got a shot not finishing bottom. But that team can get pretty beat up against a lot of these teams.
Hez has never heard of the Welsh. Then I don't know what to say, my friend. I really don't.
He hasn't heard a lot of things out of Kentucky.
No. I'm going to cry in a minute. I don't know if I can manage this. I'm getting all emotional. Okay, I think Tripp's going to be the one that struggles. I think he's lacking too many players. Attrition's going to be against him. Is the inducements going to make the gap? I don't know.
It's hard to say.
What?
It could. Jamie could come in, do some damage for him.
Hez is talking about something in Western England. No, that's Bristol. That's just Bristol, Western England. The English immigrants. Yeah, I think Tripp's going to struggle. I think he's going to be, unfortunately for a quality coach, the one that, supports the rest of them. I don't know what you guys think.
No, I'm the same. As much as I can never really discount Trip, it's going to be a tough goal for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, now Hez has requested that we go on to UGC, and as he's been trolling, let's go and troll his team some.
Oh, we don't need to troll his team. His team trolls itself.
Oh, okay then. Or did we want to do...
Oh, no, he's got another Necro team. No.
Hang on, did we want to... While we've got you both here, because I think now's the time to do it. There's a division that's, should we say, close to the mark.
TNA?
Is that the one you reckon? Let's have a look at that.
TNA?
Yeah, CPR TNA. Only because... Oh, what's going on? I pressed the wrong button. Only because I feel... It's... and here's, we will get to yours, I do promise that. Dio, is this the one? Yes, this is the one. I feel we need to look at this and discuss. So let's start with the Los Pumas. Former champions, I believe.
They lost already this week to the Nurgle.
Oh, there you go, in his thing. Season 4 MML Pro champions. I like that.
They got pitch cleared with plenty of fouls.
Ogre's Dag Destructive is missing next game. They got that catcher, that's right, the catcher, this 357 points catcher.
Yeah, Lazy Smurf, yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the longest running team in the MML.
Is it
not
really?
Mistaken. It's either them or NTB. 1 and 2.
No, it's Los Pumas. I asked earlier in the season. Gerd advised.
Well, they've had, what, 118 games. 118 games. That's a lot of games. They do look like they've been... I think last season when we reviewed them, they'd looked like they'd gone through the wars. And it was... So I think they was even potentially tipped to go down.
They did, obviously.
They didn't, no.
0-7 last season for them.
They went 0-7.
I'm pretty sure last season they went 0-7.
Wow, because I know they was tipped for not a good time. They look like they're still in developmental. If this team had just come up from the challenge, other than Lazy Smurf, you could see that. Because they look young in development. Obviously, the team's not.
Lazy Smurf was missed next game for the first week as well, so...
Yeah. And you say they've already lost their first game?
They lost it.
Ooh.
But it was a very brutal game with a pitch clear and lots of fouling.
So, let's have a look at Dio's midgets.
Even half the team.
Your team, I laugh. You've got more Red Crosses than, an ambulance. It's just...
Armor down runner. Got a niggle
Armor
on
down,
your other
agility down runner that's also got agility up.
Well, it's not just that.
Yes.
We talked, I think it was 2 seasons ago, about you sacking that runner because you got somebody else, and now he's been busted anyway. It's like, you know, he's taking points away from a better cause because he's in a bad state.
I just want him to get legendary.
You
That's my mission.
you
I've
hire
been saying
you,
that for about 3 seasons.
where's the Death Roller? He was amazing. Make him legendary.
He has gone.
I know he's
He
gone.
never died, but I had to drop him in order to make cap.
Yeah,
was
so disappointing.
Devastating. Block, tackle. Huh.
Still, what can we do? We can move on to the next team. I think you're going to get mashed in this pool. I really do. It's got nothing to do with the other teams. It's more that you're playing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Underworld.
I wasn't going to say that. I wasn't going to say that.
But you thought thinking it.
They're dwarves.
This is
The
interesting.
only advantage is that they get to play the Underworld before the Underworld get any claw.
This is what I was saying. The Underworld, you look at them, normally you would see Claw on it. It's the Skaven Blitz has picked up horns before Claw. The Troll, again, has taken other
because
skills.
Shaky's a former Chaos coach. He knows how
to
useful
build a
horns
team.
are. So.
Yes, indeed. And there's a lot of coaches in this society of Blood Bowl 2 that don't fully understand how to build a team, and they go straight for Route 1 option of claw kill, and when that doesn't work they lose games and they have no plan B.
Horns is one of my favorite skills in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. I like...
What agility 4 Goblin needs now is wrestle.
Well,
I love it. I love it.
I'm guessing that this team is about picking up those inducements to win the games, keeping TV trim. Look at that goblin with his big horn. That's so cool.
A fresh team, so it's only just come in at cap.
Yeah. Well, shouldn't...
No troll? Where does that troll?
I've never seen the horn on an Underworld Goblin before. That's
No, it's so
They
cool.
look cool.
quite horny.
Yeah. Some pancreas. Let's
On
have
a
a look
Chaos
at him.
Warrior, they look phenomenal. By far the best animation for horns is on a Chaos Warrior.
I might need to build one there.
You do that. Right, let's progress on. Let's have a look at our Necro friends. Putridy.
Necro and Nurgle.
Nurgle. I believe you're the right person to speak about with Nurgle.
No.
No.
Nurgle, disgusting
Stinky.
abominations to the world.
Yeah. Now this team,
Not
I'm
as
looking
bad
at
as
this,
Necro, though. But...
and I'm looking at this team, and I'm thinking, okay, where's all the skills? Because the Beast has got 1, 2.
I think there's
got a
one
killer.
player that does absolutely everything for the team.
He's got a killer, and
he did have an amazing ball carrier that kind of died in the first game.
yeah.
It had extra arms. I think it had agility up, block, and 2 heads, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, this
Well,
warrior
he's got
I'm
a
looking
nice
at.
start to another one, though. Getting dodge right off the get-go.
Babies looks nice.
Dodger, that's what it's like.
The warrior. It's a nice standard kill piece. You're looking at Pi for the future ball
Pi
carrier
is, one of the-
in his first season. So yeah. Well, I think when you look at the team and what else is there, he needs to be the ball carrier now, almost.
Well, in this play pool, he definitely needs a ball carrier pretty quick.
Yes.
You can get him leveled up pretty quick, get block on him, turn him into a blodger. That's going to be pretty good. Not a lot of strip ball and stuff in this play pool, so gets a blodger, gives him a better shot. Right?
Well, we're looking at next up, Drunken Monk and his Orcs. I've played these guys. The Monk's a great guy. I like him. I got a lot of time for him.
1-0 right now against Mer's Course, by the way.
Are they winning? Are they?
With 2 blockers missed next game, I've just been told.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it now.
It's a tidy looking team. He's got the Trolls, he's got the Black Orcs, he's got the Blitzers, who's blocked throughout. It's good foundation. Hi Berzo, by all means join us if you want. We've not got much more left to do, but do join us. Yeah, it's a good solid team. It's early in its development. It needs the Blitzers to pad out a little bit. Muir's been beaten up apparently by these guys, the Drunken Monk. So we'll have a look at his team in a minute.
Well, this is the team that made most of my team miss next game.
Well, I like them even more now. Yeah,
I think they removed 6 or 7 of my players in the last game.
What pools have we done tonight? We've done one of the Pro Pools, FI or whatever it was, and we've done one of the challenged pools, and this is the last one we do. Leaving 2 for tomorrow if you can, Berzo, or anybody else that's about.
Oh, Mur, you didn't. Mur.
What's he
Mur's
done?
team
Pylon
is
turned
disgusting.
16 kill.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
thank God.
Well, let's have a
Mur,
look.
Come on, you don't pile on them.
Let's
Anyways.
look at the big hearts and the chaotic cookie. I've played this guy. I'm pretty sure I played this guy, and he was great fun. Did I play him last season?
Oh, ogres! I love ogres.
Ogres
Harry
terrify
playing
me,
with
but
ogres.
I'm looking forward to playing this team. Mostly because of
Yes,
the
I
coach.
did. There you go. I played him last season. 4-2. The guy was an absolute legend. He loved throwing snotlings around. It was brilliant fun. The guy is just amazing. He's got snotlings there with agility up and multiple skills. That one snotling, number 10, you could buy 4 for the price of him.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
Snot.
such a pretty team.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to just hurt people without knowing it because the ogres are so docile. Oh, Murs just joined
If
us.
he gets another block ogre, man, this team just could be even more fun. As long as he doesn't roll ones.
Yes, right, on to Mur himself. He's just joined the chat, so let's
Happy to oblige.
see what we've got.
Alright. Horrible first game. Claw
It's a
did very
horrible
little.
team, to be fair.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty bad team. Now we have 2 MNGs now, so next game against Dio, if it happens, because I'm gonna be away, it's gonna be pretty rough. But that's okay. It happens.
Three
You
mistakes.
get nuzzled sometimes.
Wow. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Rand is saying this team deserves bad things to happen to it.
Well, it started. It started already.
Wow, that's a
6 pylons. So.
6 pylon, 4 claw.
Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. The 2 guys with Dauntless should have had Stand Firm. Definitely.
So,
that was actually
genuine
that's actually just
question.
straight up bad.
Genuine
Yeah.
question. What's plan B when killing doesn't work?
The plan B is after this season, I'm gonna have a strength bull that's gonna carry me. That's the plan B.
Yeah.
If I get the money, that is. But this is a really long-term project. If it survives.
Strength Bill's still relying on killing the other team rather than...
Yeah, this is...
180k in the bank.
Yeah, that's nice. We can pick up a ball now and start developing.
But we do, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna buy a bull now, so he's gonna be hopefully carrying the ball for me. Yeah, but we'll see. Like I said, I wish I had less pylon. I don't actually pylon. I didn't pylon that much. It's not that useful, because if all the blockers are on the ground, well, there's nothing to defend anymore. So I think it's just way over, way too many. to be honest.
I
I think it's straight up bad, to be honest.
I think, I mean, I'm going to go back to it, and I'm going to say it as I see it, and you've always commented in the chats, and so you know I'll talk straight. I think when a team's one-dimensional like this, it lacks so much in its ability to win games. I think on paper this looks filthy. I don't think it's a good thing for the league or for other people to have to face about it who played their games against. However, it needs something different. You know, it needs, like you say, the balls and all the rest of it. Carrot did the same, but he disguised it, or tried to disguise it as something else, and the games didn't win because of it.
Yeah.
It's got the guard. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a difficult one.
No, I mean it's like I said, I built quite a lot of teams during my the years I've played now, and I made a lot of mistakes with my skill choices in different dimensions. And like I said, I think that it's not even good. It doesn't help. I think I have about like three pylon. I'm never even going to use pylon probably on the Dauntless guys anyways.
Yeah.
So it's just it's basically just useless on them. So maybe that they are the ones to go, and I'll trade in something else. Maybe something like diving tackle, or if they get jump bump, or more horns or strength or something like that, to actually have some more punching ability on the bigger guys.
So
because Dauntless is it doesn't always work.
On his question then, obviously from the outlook, this looks like a team that's just purely designed to destroy the other, and then you pick the bones and score the pieces. I know a lot has been said about whether that's in the true flavour of MML or not. If you could do it again, would it be different?
Yes, it would have been different. I would not have taken... maybe I would have 2 pylon.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's the big difference for me. I wouldn't have taken 6 pylon. I just think it's just bad. And I would have taken because I have... Well, on this team I have 2 doubles, right? And I think I like the jump up and the horns. I think they're actually pretty good. I liked it during this game because, especially the jump up guy, he was able to, when knocked down, he was able to actually reposition really well. But I think that for the other guys, I want other skills, just so that my opponent has a harder time actually keeping track of my players, so that they have to think like, okay, where's that player? Because like you say, now it's very, very one-dimensional, and so basically what happens is the plan against it is not that hard to figure out, because I don't have any options right now.
No.
All I can do is I can put in my guard players, and as you see now, I have 2 MNGs right for next game. So next game is more or less unwinnable.
Well, this is it. I think
it's against dwarves.
It's a spiral as well. I mean, I know we've got Dio in the chat and you're playing him next. It's the claw could wreck his team, but the same respect, if he gets his guard right, especially against your lack of guard, you won't get opportunity to use that claw very well. And I've played Cladder games, and people are relying on claw and mighty blow, and they don't have other base stuff, and it's also almost a case of it's too one-dimensional, and it's causing more problems than it's worth.
Yeah,
exactly. On paper, it looks great to potentially win games. It doesn't look great if you're facing it. But Monk, I know Monk. I get on well with him from a distance. He's a hockey fan, shall we say? And he messaged us and saying, "What do I put on the line? He's going to ruin my team. If I stick linemen on, they got no skills. If I put this on, they're important." But obviously he's pulled out a win. He's caused a bit of damage. Yeah, I don't want to pull punches when I say I don't like seeing it, but it is your choice what team you put forward.
I mean, it's totally fine. I mean, there is a I rather not get into it too much, just because it's a discussion that I've had quite many times.
Yeah, I know that.
And to be honest, I I don't know how to go about having the discussion anymore.
No,
Because
I understand
people
that. I
have
respect
made
that.
the people have made their minds up,
Yeah.
and as you saw this game, if you pull your punches at the correct places,
Yeah.
and I got outguarded as well, you can punch holes through it, and I'm slow. I'm very slow.
Well, I think
So
I
we'll
mean
see.
I think the proof will be, not the proof, that might be the wrong word, but the future will tell, because either the team will change because it needs to, because you want to take it places, or it'll become ineffective and it'll disappear. And I think, hopefully, from what we're saying, it's going to change. You're going to bring in the ball centaurs. You're saying, well, I don't need these players here, so eventually casualties are going to come in. You're going to get rid of them, and then they're going to fulfill a different role. I mean, I like dive and tackle on a couple of players, especially Chaos Dwarves, where that orc player is now looking at, do I stand next to the claw or do I dodge away? And now I'm dodging away. It's a 5+, and it opens up a different dimension to the game.
And like I said, it's interesting because lately I've been trying some different combinations. I played Chaos for a couple of seasons. I played a little bit of Wood Elves, and I think that I've come to the conclusion that I'm one of those people. I have to try it myself to really figure it out. You can ask about skill combinations, and you can look at Thunden's team, and you can see that he has these what I think are weird combinations, but he uses it in another way. So you got to find your own play style.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm going to try and do.
That's
and
the joy
like
of
I
Blood
said,
Bowl, right there.
Yeah. And I respect that. I will say as well, I mean, we know that your team's taken some flack. We know that you've had conversations behind the scene. You've also frequented my channel and commented on my play, and the elf play. I know you've played elves, and I respect that you come on here and you openly discuss it. So I appreciate that. I really do. And you're saying, I'm trying something out. It doesn't work. I realise this now. Hindsight's 20/20. Don't get me wrong. I can't change it right now, but this is my intentions, and it might be even the case if you say, do you know what, this is. I've done it. I've tried claw teams. It doesn't fit with me personally.
Yeah,
that's why I don't play.
So my if anyone tries to build a team like this, I would probably say that take 1, maybe 2 pylon, and then just put stand firm on everything, because stand firm wins games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stand firm guard wins games.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose it depends on where you want to be and what you want to achieve with the team.
But especially with the low movement, not being able to be pushed around, actually staying where you want to be. Because if you get pushed one space with movement 4, like, you're not getting anywhere. That like you saw. Well, you didn't watch the game. Now I just played, but I had to do some GFIs, and it could have lost me the game just straight up. So with movement 4, you need that extra space. Is so important.
Yeah. Awesome. Right, let's progress on. Next team. We don't want to dwell.
Nope.
Details. Right, High Elves. The Violent Suns. Right, what we got? We got throw up, 2 blitzers, 2 catchers, 11 players, 1400 TV, fresh out of the box almost.
Not a bad starting build.
No, it's not bad at all. I'm liking the look of this blitzer number 2. I think it's a blitzer. Waiting for it to block movement, strip ball, mighty blow. That's a nice set of skills for any elf player. Needs to pick up dodge with the mighty blow and the movement. He's going to be scoring. He's going to be picking up casualties. I like that. I've just noticed he does not have an Apo for game 1.
Oh, I had a cut to make TV.
Wow.
Who does he have game 1? Because he's missed out on the heaviest bash coaches, I think.
You say
So
that
he
though.
might have got lucky.
He doesn't have a
Unless he's
massive
the
dodge.
ogre.
Had he played the Chaos Dwarves we were just talking about, the lack of movement, all the rest of it, he could potentially have just run rings around them.
He plays the ogres week 1.
Ogres,
Well,
that's going to
maybe
hurt.
Not quite so nice then.
Oh, Professor's in the chat. Hello there, my friend. We're just looking at your team. Or I'm saying how much I like the second blitz, the first, or number 2, the blitzer.
I like the armor too. The armor color is pretty nice for this team.
Yeah, the agility 5 is going to be a potential star if you can keep him safe. He's playing now. He's 3-1 up. Just keep your team safe, keep them fit and healthy, and hopefully progress on. I like that elf team.
Dwarves.
I do too. It's a good starting elf team.
So, question for you all. Would it be interesting to know Muir's thoughts on it? Who's winning the division?
I think that the thing is that this Davo got totally wrecked first game, right? But I have seen people make comebacks. I just think it's so hard because I haven't played these people that much. I don't know how good they are with their actual teams, so that makes. But I mean, if I have to say who wins, I still want to think that Los Pumas takes it.
Yeah, I think.
And I think that. I actually think that now that Dio gets, I'm not going to say that he's going to get an easy game, but because of how this turned out with this game,
yeah,
it helps him a lot. I think he can take second, and when it comes to the last place, I just think the Ogres probably will suffer. I think it's either me or the Ogres, to be honest.
Well, I'm looking at Las Pumas. You can never discount them. They're former champions. They look quite newish when you look at their skills. The fact that the Drunken Monk's already played you is massive in his advantage. So he can now progress on without that fear or worry of what's going to happen for the game after, because the game after's next. Like you say, Dio, if he can get that guard working right and make things right in that respect. But for me...
And learn how to play.
Yeah, there is that. For me... Do you know, I think that the Underworld might struggle more than the Ogres, just because they don't have the base skills on the rats, and when the Ogres get hold of them, or other teams get hold of those rats, and you've got two Dwarf Chaos Dwarf players, Goblins don't like that. I think they're going to struggle.
I've always been a fan.
I'm gonna go with the Orcs myself. I like how the team's probably the most well built out of all these teams.
Yes.
Right, the Nurgle, they're relying on the Beast of Nurgle and that one killer warrior. They don't have a ball carrier now. Underworld's going to struggle, or they're not. Get a claw piece in there, could help them out. Dion could do some damage. And the Pumas, it's really hard to count the Pumas out to take number one. It really is, especially with Lazy Smurf. But, you know, I think the Orcs just all around are better built, especially after having already played Murr. I think they can come out, they can cover after that game, because what's he missing? 2-3 guys now for next game? But the rest of the team can make up for that. He's getting one Black Orc back, so I'm going to take the Orcs to win this division.
Well, Professor's asking where the Elf Love is, and do you know what? I think the team's got massive potential. I've never played High Elves properly, not really interested in that, because I like my Dark Elves, as you know, but... I don't think
Two strip ballers is huge in this pool. He's got a good chance.
But I don't think this is the season to do it. And if I pick 3 teams, and I know that's sitting on a fence a bit, but those 3 teams, humans, dwarves, orcs, all have sure hands. And the elves have got to play the more bashier type game every single game. They get no respite. They get no respite, and they'll be up there. They'll be knocking around the top. If I was playing those elves, my priority would be survive. I played a lot of these teams last season with the Dark Elves. I played the Ogres and whoever was with them, and it was a case of survive, ready for next season. We're playing for next season. We're not playing for this season, and that's where I'd be with the High Elves.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the High Elves can become really good at when they start reaching 1800 TV. They get a lot of blodge, and then they can make some specialist players as well.
They keep away from the 2 dwarf teams, the Chaos Dwarves and the Dwarves, and they can stay healthy out of those 2 games. Sure, they can give everybody else a run for their money. Yeah.
But I would like to next season remind us, and when we're going over this again, and we'll revisit those Chaos Dwarves, and we'll see where they're at and see what's changed. It'd be interesting, because the other one I'm looking forward to looking at is Carrot's team, and seeing what's changed or what's not changed, because last time it was filthy again, but he was hiding behind a bravado. At least you've come up straight and said, I was trying something, actually it's not working, it doesn't work, I wish I had done something different, whereas he was just trying to tell me he was going to make a passing team, which, yeah.
Yeah.
At least you're honest about it.
To be fair, he did say
think
he wanted to
that,
remove the entire other team before he passed the ball.
Yeah.
I just think that when you look at it at the end, if you look at what races actually wins the MML, I looked it through just quickly. Someone made like every season.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Probably
agility
an
teams.
Archer.
Skaven and Wood Elves has won. I think Wood Elves is the team that's won the most season if you look at one race.
No,
and then I think
Wood Elves and Humans, I believe.
Yeah, Wood Elves.
Yeah, I mean,
Humans got 2 and Wood Elves
Skaven
got 3.
second.
generally your top teams tend to be your 4 elf teams, followed by the likes of Rats and Necro, believe it or not. Obviously you've got
Undead more than Necro.
No, Undead tend to tail off around 1800 TV, where Necro just keep getting stronger.
Fenord's used to have a really good Undead team in the pros, and it just
he did.
Just get to a point now the other team's skills and abilities it's too much for them.
Well, Rand's calling for the.
Here. He's talking complete nonsense now.
Calling for the Necro, the Nurgle to win. You know, if he had heard you saying you thought Dio might win, then he would have had a hissy fit.
To be honest, I tried to.
Nurgle can level up. You never know what Nurgle could do. That's the thing about Nurgle. So.
Yeah, I mean, Nurgle can also tie down some of those more agile teams and say, well, you're not going anywhere because of the tentacles. Yeah. They've already won a game.
So I just need to answer because I didn't get an answer before.
And,
what should I call my? I'm buying a bull center. I need some names. Just put some names in the chat and I'll pick something.
Yeah, let's get him a bull center name.
So thanks for having me. And
thank you very much.
I gotta run. I go get my kids.
And we are going to call it a night there. We've done 3 more. That means tomorrow we have got 2 left, and I think, Dio, tell me if I'm wrong, but we are looking at DVC, WFC in the pros, and is it DLC, UGC, or is it Fun and War?
2 of those options.
Yeah, something. we don't actually know what's going on, so we're doing 2 more tomorrow, and that'll wrap it all up for our season preview. I do appreciate people joining and chatting and making it worth doing. And again, Mo, thanks for joining us and shedding some light.
Thanks, man.
It is appreciated. And stick some names up for his ball centaur so we can start to make this team a proper team rather than what it is at the moment. Let's support the guy and rather than lose the hate and give him some love, and then maybe he'll drop the claws and the piling on and start loving the rest of the league.
Gonna take a couple of seasons though.
But we can do it together. We can do it.
Yeah, we can. Definitely.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Eventually, everything dies in the end.
Have a good evening, everybody.
Yeah. And you guys, thank you very much. Dio, are you on for tomorrow?
I should be, yes.
Should be, could be, would be. I know I've got something tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't realise Dio was here.
Yeah, he hides. He doesn't speak much. He's like moral support.
That's good.
I should be all good to go. Might be a touch late, but it should be good for 7:30. So hopefully, guys, we'll see you the same time tomorrow. Until then, sleep well and good night.
Yeah, thanks. Good night.
Catch you later.